my name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda Colours. I thought I would actually come on, let you see my face and say hello to you myself today. It's a little bit wobbly because my arms are a bit shaky, woo! But yeah, I just think it's nice sometimes to be able to see someone's face. So in this video, I am going to be showing you all of my completed pages for September 2022, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I am here at my desk now, and let's get through my pages. So first up, I thought I might show you my colouring journal again. I do have a video on how I set this up for the month of October. Excuse me, and I will link that up in the iCards. But for September, I had my plan for my videos. I actually did more videos than I intended. Then I have my body colours, my prompts and challenges, all the details for my completed pages, over 2 pages. And then this is kind of, let me zoom you in a little bit. This is my wrap up for the month. So these are my untouched books. I was a little over ambitious with how many I thought I might get done, but I managed to get 9 untouched books colored in, which I think is pretty good. And then over on this side, excuse me, I have my social media statistics. So I increased in all of my social media by quite a lot, which is awesome. And then for the month, I'll zoom you in just a bit more. So I did a total of 20 pages, 6 body colours, 10 prompts, coloured in 9 untouched books, and made 14 videos. So I think that's pretty good for a month. I definitely did more pages this month than I did last month, and I really didn't expect to do that. So let's take a look at the pages themselves. I'm just going to zoom you out. It's probably enough. Okay, so these are in no particular order. First up is this page, which is actually the AC Colour Buddy page. Excuse me. I have, this is a freebie from Gabby Wolf, and it's from her Houses 3 book. And I had just received my neon colouring pencils, so I wanted to use those on this page. So I've used some on the houses and on the trees. I also added some glossy accents to all of the window sections, which actually feels really cool, and a little bit of Stickles gel. Don't know if you can see that on the lanterns there. Just a little bit to add some extra glitter. And some Posca metallic pens. I think that's it. So yeah, I was really happy with how bright and colourful this page came out. And Gabby Wolf herself actually sent me a message saying that she liked it. So that's really cool. Next up, I only received this book during September, so I wanted to catch up on some colouring pages that have been done in previous months for Pixie's projects, hashtag, sorry, again, my brain's not working very well. Her hashtag is completeariavale. And she chooses a page in this book every month, and whoever wants to and has the book colours that page and posts it using that hashtag. So I did some catch up, and I coloured this one here, and I did a base of Copic markers and then went over the top with Ergo Soft pencils. And in the background, I didn't actually go over it with pencils because I wanted it to kind of recede and have the detail in the foreground. And I kind of went for a 1950s Art Deco sorbet colours colour palette for this one. So that's that page. The next catch-up page is this one here. Again, I think I might need to, zoom you in. So this is the town registry page. Again, I based it in Copic markers. And actually I used my Prismacolors to do the details. I think I did it on the other page as well. And this, I wasn't entirely sure what it was. I've seen a lot of people color it as like a flame, but I decided to turn it into a water fountain. So I added some Arteza white pen and some Sakura Stardust clear to kind of give a bit of sparkle to the water. And I was really trying, because there's a lot of stonework in this picture, I was really trying to differentiate, so it wasn't just all grey. And I think I did an okay job. It was just a quick, fun colour. And then the last one I did to catch up is this one. I have to zoom out again. Oops, wrong way. Try not to do it too quickly. Okay, that'll do. So this is the best soup in the Vale at Tilly's Bistro. And yeah, again, I wanted to use some fun colours, do a bit of like a faded, weathered blue timber, and do like a peachy, orangey accent colour, and then bits of grey and what have you. Again, Copic markers with Prismacolors over top. So I'm all caught up now, which is great. And I will be colouring along this month now, with the new page that Pixie has chosen. So if you'd like to colour along as well, head to Pixie's channel, which I will have linked in the description, and you can colour along with us. Next up is In the Way Home by Morgan O'Brien. This is another monthly colour along, and I did this page. The hashtag for this is Grogu in 2022, and it is run by Jojoza Hannah. And this, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. I was very inspired with the colours that I chose by Be Cozy Colouring. I just love the way that she colours, and I would never have thought to, you know, add those colours in and then have the reflection here on the cliff. But I was really, I mean, hers is much more beautiful than mine, but I was really happy with how it came out, and I really like that I did something a bit different. So yeah, that's that one. Next up is the page for Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring, and I have a hashtag that is called Frogs and Friends Colour Along, and that's out of this book here, Chris Ryaniak's Morning Scribbles Frogs and Friends edition. Right there. So Megan chose this page because she also has a hashtag that she runs each month, and she chooses a letter of the alphabet. And for the month of September it was P, and so this one is P for pencil. So she chose this page for us all to colour, and I was happy to go along with that, and so this is what I did. I based his colouring off a rainforest frog because I didn't want to just do an all green frog. I wanted to do something different. So yeah, That's why he has interesting colouring, and I added quite a lot of glossy accents to his eyeballs. It's quite thick actually, but it looks cool. And Copic markers for the rest of him, and some Arteza white pen for some highlights. I think he turned out really cute. Next up is a new book. This one I did a buddy colour, and I can't find the page. Where is the page? Oh, there. I did, this is Sea of Colours by Angela Gonzalez, and I have a flip through of this book on my channel, so go and check that out. And this is the page here. I did this as a buddy colour with the very lovely Jody at JI Colorist. She chose the page, and it's super, super cute. I used dough and Inktense pencils for the background. You can see it did make the page buckle a bit, but I really don't mind. And I used Copic to base out the rest, and then my Prismacolors to add in the detail. And I decided I wanted to make the decoration on the turtle look as though it is actually part of his shell. I don't know if I achieved that, but I think it looks pretty good, and I'm quite happy with it. And I will insert Jody's picture here. She did a great job too. I really like how her page came out. Okay, next up is a long-standing buddy colour, and it will continue to be long-standing, with Disney Meg's colouring. She and I are actually colouring through this book from beginning to end together. We're not very far into it yet, but that's okay. I have put some plastic protection on my book because I noticed that it's starting to look a little bit worn, and I want to keep it protected. But anyway, the pages that Megan and I did this month was this double page spread, and oh my goodness, it was a chore, a journey. I don't even know what to say. It was a mammoth task. There we go. Because there's just so many details. I am using a particular color palette throughout the whole book, so trying to keep that consistent. I am mostly using polychromos in this book, with some Brut for the Macaron pencils, some Crayola Color of the World pencils, and then some embellishments, like I have done glossy accents over all of the glass areas. I have done Posca metallics, silver and gold. I have done some black Sakura glaze pen, and I think that's it. But yes, it took so much time to complete these pages. And you might notice I have done the bookshelf with the books in color rainbow order, because that is how I keep my books in real life. But I'm excited that this month, thankfully, we have 2 fairly simple pages. However, I feel like this is an important page because this is the Inky Butterfly. So I'll have to read again what it looks like and think about how I'm going to colour it. Okay. A little fun colour in this Gabby Wolf book called Daydreams. And the page is this one here. Whoops. So I have used, I am just forgetting all my words today. I've used my Copic markers to base it all out, and then the Ergo Soft pencils to add in some details. I wanted to do like a sunset sky, and so then what I did was I sort of, not completely, reverse ordered the color of the houses so that they would stand out a bit. So again, it's not perfect, but like blue and yellowy oranges are almost opposite colors. Greens and pinks are opposite colors, and kind of just went from there. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's fun, it's colorful, and it was enjoyable to do. So this little book I have actually completed. Yay! So exciting. I've been coloring this book for years on and off. But it is the second book that I have ever finished, which is awesome. And I will be doing a separate video of a complete flip through of this with all my completed pages. But I finished 3 pages in here this month to complete the book. First one is this little one with all the cats drawing and painting, which is a lot of fun. And I used my Copic markers. I've basically done this whole book in Copic markers. The next page are these gorgeous little gems. So again, I used my Copic markers, but then I went over the lines with a white pen. I can't remember which one. It's not my Arteza one because it would have done a better job. And I also added some Stickles Moon Dust gel and Stardust Sakura pen to add some sparkle. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's very sparkly. And the very final page that was left to complete was this one. So I actually did this one before I did the Gabby Wolf, and I'm much happier with the sunset, sunrise kind of colouring on this one. It blended much better, but I didn't write down what I used, which I should have done. But anyway, it's just super cute. Lots of little raindrops and stars and a little ghost and clouds, all sorts of things. And I use my Copics. I use some Sakura Stardust on the moon and some in a yellow colour on the stars and the sun, and some glossy accents on all the water drops. So yeah, lots of fun. Oh, there we go. You can get some of the glossy action happening. So yes, I will definitely give you a full flip through of that one. Gonna have to zoom out for this one. Oh, wrong way. Why do I always do that? Anyway, so where is it? Oh, I haven't marked it. Here. I completed this page of Pascal for Pixie Project's Pixie Disney Colouring hashtag. This month it was Pascal, or you could also colour anything from Tangled or any kind of gecko or lizard. I did this with my Posca paint pens because it kind of gives the finish I like the best in these books. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So that was out of Bestiaire, which is the Disney Hatchet Heroes Art Therapy Colour by Number book. Next up is another buddy colour. I'll zoom in a little bit again. This one I did with the lovely Erica from Elm Colours. She chose this super cute page of a monster on a swing on the moon, and it was just so much fun to colour. I used Inktense on the background, my Prismacolors for pencil, a metallic Jelly Roll Sakura pen, white Arteza pen, and again the Stickles Moon Dust Gel on the moon. And I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, the only thing I would change is this little section here on the monster. It's just a different color, like different section of his fur. I did it pink, which I thought was cute, but now it looks like a big smiley face, like a big smiling mouth, but that's his little mouth there. So, but you know, that's not really that big a deal. And I will insert Erica's picture here. Hers is just beautiful. There you go. The next page is another buddy color. And this one was with the lovely Shelly from Shell's Coloring Journey 2020. I think I will have her handle on the screen. But we chose to do this page, which you will see in my Inktense Learn With Me video, which I will link up the top, because I used Inktense for the first time around in the background here and for the background yellow here. And then I went in with my Polychromos pencils, I think, to do the rest, and then added a whole bunch of sparkle with Sakura Jelly Roll metallic yellow pen and purple for the outside rim. Yeah, so it doesn't really come up quite as nicely on the video as it looks in real life, if I say so myself. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So yeah, this is Shelly's picture. We actually chose very similar colors, which I think is interesting, but she did a wonderful job. Okay, another buddy color. I did quite a lot of buddy colors this month. And this one was with the lovely Bee from Bee Cozy Colouring. And we chose to do a Hula Matchstick Mouse out of the new Morgan O'Brien Floral Matchstick Mouse book. And so she's very cute in her little hula skirt and lei, and her little worm friend also has a lei. Again, I didn't want to just do a plain blue sky, so I added some extra color. I based it all in alcohol marker and then went over it with my Prismacolors, I think. Yeah. And then just a little bit of white Arteza white pen, and that was it. I didn't add any sparkle or glossy accents or anything, because I just wanted to do a fairly simple page. But this is Bee's beautiful page. She just has such a beautiful way of colouring. Lovely. And we have another buddy colour. So this one is in The Adventure of Cutie Cactus by Coco Wyo. And I buddied up with the lovely Pixie to colour in this book. She's the one that influenced me to buy it, and I just love it. It's so cute. And I've got to find the page. Here it is. So it's Cutie Cactus and two little cacti. And yeah, again, I based it in alcohol marker and then went in with the pencil on top, which I think is Polychromos, and I also added very little touches of my neon pencils to make it a bit brighter, and I added glossy accents to their eyeballs and to the binoculars. And I'm really happy with how it came out. And this is Pixie's gorgeous page. She did an awesome job too. I really love it. Okay. Next up, I did a page in Worlds of Wonder, which is this one here by Johanna Basford. I did this as a prompt from Sara at Chronic Colouring Down Under. She does Coloropoly every month, which is so much fun. It's a she has modified a Monopoly board, and you can choose however many rolls and where you want to start, and wherever you end up landing are different prompts for you to colour that month. And one of the ones that I got were tree. So I coloured in this tree, and I wanted to keep a fairly limited palette to all the buildings, so I just chose a few colours and mixed it up as to how I combine them for the buildings. And I used my Staedtler Ergosoft, which are just amazing in this book, and also some touches of my neon pencils, which was fun. Oh, and some white Arteza for the spots on the toadstools. Next up is, I mentioned before that Megan from Disney Makes Colouring does a colour along each month with a specified letter, and the letter for September was P. And so Megan had chosen this page with Pinocchio from the Disney alphabet book by Hatchet Heroes. My book actually fell apart, so I had to put it in this folder. But yeah, a few of us have coloured this page actually, so if you head over to Megan's channel and look for the wrap-up of the September ABC colouring challenge, you'll get to see all the other pages. But yeah, this was fun to do. I have decided with these pictures that I will be doing the backgrounds just in pencil, and then the main characters I base in alcohol marker, Copic markers, and then add details with pencils, which is what I did. And the pencils I used here were my Prismacolors, and then I have also, you might not be able to see it through the page, but there's some metallic pen on top of the P as well to make it a bit shimmery. So that was fun. And then my very last page is actually kind of a 2-for-1 because I combined my two other Coloropoly prompts because I asked for 3 this month. I combined them together in the one picture. The prompts were something starting with the letter A, and the other one was a chibi character. So I have this Dreamy Chibis colouring book by Marlene Tunison, I think, maybe. And I coloured this beautiful little angel. So it's A for Angel, and she's a chibi character. So I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I used my Copic alcohol markers with a little bit of Arteza white marker and gold Posca paint pen. Pretty simple, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, my dear colouring friends, that is all of my completed pages for the month of September. And I've already started pages for October, so that's lots of fun. And again, this month I'm really trying to colour in as many uncoloured, untouched books as I can. And I'm sort of not letting myself buy any more colouring books until I have coloured at least one page in every book, with the exception being if there are brand new releases that I really want. I'm allowing myself to buy those. So yeah, but yeah, so I wanted to remind you that my beautiful friend Megan from Disney Makes Colouring and I have actually combined our Facebook groups. So you can find us on Facebook at Colour With Us. We would love to have you join us and colour along and post your coloured pages and join in on the colour alongs and the prompts and challenge. Whoa. Someone decided to really rev up their car. It's football finals here in Australia today, so I think some people are getting a bit excited a bit early. Yeah, so join us at Colour With Us on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram at amanda.colours, and I'm also on Pinterest. So I'm Amanda Colours on Pinterest as well. I don't know if anyone he really uses Pinterest for colouring and for colouring inspiration, but I'm going to start posting my coloured pages, my videos, and gather together inspiration for books that I'm colouring there. So if you're on Pinterest, feel free to look me up and we can connect that way as well. Thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps my channel, and I'm still growing, so I need all the help I can get and appreciate all the help that I do get. Leave a comment below. I would love to know, what you think of my pages, if there's any books, any of the same books that you've coloured in recently, or if there are any of the books here that you think you might like to colour in this month. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more colouring goodness. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye.